Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana. How to stay positive after a rough day. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Snapchat question. Ralph, how does one stay positive after a rough day? Has something happened to you right now? Well, a lot of stuff happens to me, and I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey. You see, sometimes life is going so beautifully, and then all of a sudden you just fall on your ass. Why? Nobody knows. Okay? I got a story for you first, before I go through the amazing secrets that helped me. My Samsung S7 Edge, okay? I'm going out to cycle, as I usually do. And I could have sworn I put it in my pocket. I hope I did, okay? So next thing I know, I'm chilling in nature. Where's my phone? Why isn't it vibrating? Uh-oh, where did it go? Go home, check everywhere. You know what it's like. You start checking in places you know you've never left it, like in the washing machine. It's just not there, but you still check anyway. So I was checking for this phone because I have a lot of important information on it, and also I use it to work, to connect with you beautiful deep divers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really inconvenient right now. Like, you've just chosen to help me lose a really important piece of my life, right? So I'm really going crazy right now, stressing out, and I'm like, okay, I can't believe this is gone. Because I'm like, okay, I gotta be positive. I gotta be positive. I just made a video about positivity, I think, right? And I'm like, no, this is not happening. So yes, I have to accept it's gone. And yes, I've lost that phone. Luckily though, I got a new one, okay? Because that's what happens when abundance is flowing. You just get a new one. I got a new one, baby. But at that point, yes, I was like, I can't stay positive right now. I was really anxious, really nervous. What if someone picks it up and finds it? Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, lots was going through my mind. But this could happen to you at any time, right? Sometimes life is going great and all of a sudden you get bad news. Okay, something happens, and this is all part of life. Like, I'm not gonna interrupt these beautiful leaves. This is nature, baby. They're gonna do whatever they want. Okay, so let me share with you the 10 amazing solutions that's helped me along my journey. As I inspire millions of people, I'm gonna share with you what will help you too. Okay, what goes through our subconscious mind, okay, when we have a rough day, and how to remain positive even if you are in a pool of crocodiles. Don't worry about it. Okay, what really helped me along my journey is to realize that for there to be highs, you need the lows. Slow motion this side. Exactly. Without the highs, there would be no lows. So you have to realize that with everything in life, it's part of the yin-yang balance, part of the equilibrium, and realizing that that's how it has to be, okay? You need to go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have, okay? I had to go through that whole traumatic experience and say, okay, I get it now. I'm at the low part right now, but that's gonna make me appreciate the high part even more. Okay, this is part of the contrast. Listen to some music right now. You're gonna have high notes and low notes. If you take those low notes out of it, it's pretty dull. Okay, people love happy songs and also sad songs. This is part of the contrast. So what helped me was to realize that, okay, I get it. I actually get it, right? This is gonna make me appreciate those high moments even more. Okay, and it's pretty frustrating, really frustrating actually, because when you lose a phone, you're like, actually, it's not that bad. It could have blown up in my face. What's the second secret that helped me along my journey to stay positive during a rough day? Okay. The universe is constantly testing us. I realize that the universe is going to give you whatever lesson is most helpful for your level of evolution. Slow motion this side. You will be tested on what you have learned. Oh, Ralph, so you're talking about how to be positive. Well, we're going to give you a little lesson. Let's see how positive you are right now. Okay, and I was crying my eyes out, baby. Okay, you will be tested. The more you think you know, the more the universe has in store for you. Just say, I don't know anything, and you'll be just fine. Right? So I talk a lot and I get tested a lot. But I have to say, though, I'm grateful for those tests, because what happened was I realized that's how I actually become stronger. For you to go to the next level, you need a new lesson. Okay? And I was finding out, why would this happen? Why did this happen right now? Oh, I get it. Why did I lose my phone? I wasn't paying attention. Correct. I was rushing. Correct. Ego says do everything at once. Spirit says do a small thing and everything will change. Okay, because I was trying to change everything by doing everything. Do this, do that. All you got to do is pay attention to the smallest details of your life and take care of them, and everything will be all gravy. But I didn't want to do that. So I was rushing around. I was careless, not paying attention. And that's when you start to lose stuff. You start to become careless. And also, things go they go really haywire, right? So I realized that was a lesson for me. After every lesson, I become wiser. Actually, it might happen again, but how I react to it is going to be totally different. Okay, I've had laptops blow in front of me, blow up, okay? I've had cars break down while I'm driving, trying to go to the beach. It's not happening, not today. That lesson was I needed to listen to that song. Turn it up. Right? That's a song I needed to listen to. Okay, let's talk about the 7-day vegan challenge. Always comes in at the third secret, because 3 is a magic number. Comfort eating is allowed when you are going through a rough period. Yes, I get it. Do you know what happened to me after that rough experience? I didn't want to eat anything. I've been stressed out to the point where I stop eating. I lose appetite and I'm like, I won't eat it until everything works out. And I realize everything still isn't working out. So I get it. I got to start eating strawberries right now. Okay? And it's an amazing thing that happens once you start just eating amazing, beautiful plant-based foods when you're going through a rough time. It's a form of alchemy. Because while that experience is not going your way, this one is. Pass me those blueberries. Chuck them in your mouth and you'll feel fantastic. Okay? So, 99 problems going real bad for you. Okay? Don't be the 100th one. Don't be the 100th problem. Don't be another problem. Okay? So, food is always a solution, especially yours. I'm seeing it on Instagram. You're not sharing it with the deep divers. What's going on? What's happening? Come on. Okay, what's the 4th secret that's helped me along my journey? Appreciate what you have. Do you know how beautiful it is to be in nature right now? Woo! Breathing in that good-ass prana. Some people didn't wake up today, okay? Certain people are going through all kinds of mayhem. Yet, what happened to you, yes, it's bad, it's rough, but it's not the end of the world, okay? I've traveled to pretty much every continent on the planet. Been to places, remote places on planet Earth, seen how other cultures live. And we have a lot to be thankful for here right now. Okay, so I lost the phone. Some people have lost so much more. Okay, I could deal with that. So I started to realize, you see, it's only till you lose something that you start to appreciate what you have. Up until that point, I was taking it for granted. Slow motion this side. Right? So certain times you need to go through rough experiences to start learning how to be more grateful. Like, I have so much love for the respectful deep divers out there, the grateful ones. I'm always like that myself, right? But there have been times along my early journey where I just took everything for granted. And I realized that's why it was hard to stay positive during rough times, right? So learn to appreciate what you have right now in your closest proximity. What's number 5, baby? Right? The 5th secret to stay positive when everything is going really rough. Now, this is what happened to me. Okay, after I lost that phone, I was tracing my steps and it wasn't happening, right? I dropped it in the forest. I was asking the people working there, have you seen a phone? And they were like, no. And I'm like, okay, right? So it's gone. I had to accept it's gone. What happened? It's gone. Deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Deal with it. What really helped me? I know this because I know how the subconscious mind works, right? I've been helping millions of people for years. Now, this technique is amazing. You see, what I did, which really helped me to balance myself out, because I was still chilled out most of the time during the whole experience, was to say this: I'm going to go back to my normal routine. So after I had realized I had accepted the phone is gone, I went back to go and skate. Like nothing had even happened. What happened? Nothing happened, right? I went back to my same routine, breathing, in that good ass prana, baby. So my subconscious mind was still working for me in my best favor, because it was like, hey, Ralph, nothing has even happened. You're good, right? But you see, a lot of us, we end up in a deep rest, right? Depression, which is perfectly natural. It's natural, don't worry about it. But at the same time, now you start changing your routine. You start maybe crying in a room for hours and hours. And now that one experience has made your whole entire day rough, right? It's changed the whole course of your day. But I'm a wizard, baby. And a wizard knows that not even a phone is going to disrupt his day, baby. Okay? We're going to have some fun tonight. Okay? Regardless of whatever happens. Okay? Because it just feels so good to be alive, baby. Right? We're natural here. We're organic here. That's why we're in nature, baby. So you got to stick with your normal routine. If there is something happening in your life right now, if you are going through a rough experience, continue doing what makes you most smile, because you need it now more than ever. Like more than ever. Keep doing it. Don't stop doing it. Don't let this experience take away your smile. Don't let people make your day rough. You're better than that. And the cat down the road agrees, right? Number 6, okay, how to stay positive during a rough day, a rough experience, a rough circumstance you may be going through right now. You failed your exam, don't worry about it. You got sacked in your job, don't worry about it. We're still alive, baby, and we're having fun. Get mad. Oh, yes. See how I just switched that right now? Oh, yeah. Get really, really mad until you realize, okay, my madness right now is not doing anything for me, right? See, a lot of people, they want to suppress how they feel. They're like, I don't mind. Yeah, you do. I have to admit, this is really annoying. And because I got a little bit frustrated, I was able to cool off later. But you see, a lot of people, they act like they are immune to everything. They're this super illuminated being. I'm not perfect. I'm still like working. That's why I say this is what's helped me along my journey, because I'm just as lost as you. Well, actually, I've got a bit more direction. That's another story. Actually, I'm really lost. Where are we going right now? Right? It's okay to vent, right? When you're having a rough day, but then realize is this helping me? I realized if I was getting more frustrated, because I realized my heart rate was going up and I was starting to perspirate a bit more, sweating a little bit here and there, not fun. And I realized I was losing focus. You see, I always find things when I'm super calm, right? Oh, there it is. Just when I'm relaxing. You find it when you don't want to find it. But when you're really panicky, when you're anxious, you don't find anything, right? So you have to realize to rise above that frequency that is working against you. Pull it into your vortex of peace. Slow motion this side. Can I get a hello? Now, what happens? Let's talk about number 7. The 7th way to stay positive after a rough day. Now, what really helped me, I've had a lot of rough days, was to remind myself that I got to put things in perspective. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I've lost a lot more than a phone. Okay, I crashed into someone's car once. Oh my gosh. And they never found out. No, they actually did. Look, things happen. This is called life. But how you react to a situation has the power of changing the entire situation itself. So when I started to put things in perspective to say, okay, well, do you know, I've still got my beautiful smile, right? I can still move around. What's really lost? These are just material possessions. I can always replace them, but I can't replace my state of mind. Slow motion this side. Right? So don't become another problem. Once again, put things in perspective. Like if I was to lose all my camera equipment, I could still make videos with a potato or that beautiful guava you're eating. We'll make it happen. We will make it work. Okay? What's number 8? Don't beat yourself. Oh my gosh, you already did it. You don't have to beat yourself up. Okay, because once again, you are putting more fuel to the fire, baby. And I realize that, okay, I get it. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. Sometimes mistakes just happen, but they don't have to define us. Right? That's when you get stuck. You come to a grinding halt when you realize, like, okay, this mistake, yeah, I'm terrible. I'm so forgetful. I'm a dreadful person. Oh my God. You see how you're just like trash talking yourself? And you expect to be positive after that? So what did I tell myself when that experience happened to me? I said, Ralph, don't worry about it. And the cat down the road told me, Ralph, you've helped so many people. Don't worry about it. And then I started to smile again, right? Be kinder to yourself during a rough experience. And in the end, you will be on your way to becoming your greatest version. It's all about how you treat yourself in the experience, okay? You learn more about yourself, wait for it, when things aren't going your way compared to when they are. Let me repeat that. You like how I say that? Let me repeat that, right? I'm gonna make that a signature soon. Let me repeat. You learn more about yourself when things aren't going your way compared to when they are. So I learned, gosh, how am I reacting to this really rough experience, right? I'm learning more about myself. Gosh, I thought I was more patient than this. I thought I was more calm than this. I thought I was more calm than this, right? I thought I was more calm than this, right? And then everything starts to reveal itself. You see, they say when the grass is cut, the snakes will show, baby. Don't make me get my Egyptian proverbs out. Right? So you learn. Be thankful for the experience, okay? As a learning curve, as opposed to defining yourself, and don't beat yourself up, okay? That's what's helped me. Now, number 9, how to stay positive after or during a rough experience. This is what's helped me along my journey, is to realize this. You see, when something happens to you that is very unexpected, you really, really want to pull out your hair. You're really depressed right now, sad and miserable and tired and terrible feeling inside, right? Terrible feelings inside. What I realized was I just need to go for a walk right now. Do you know what happened? I actually went back to the same place this event happened. I went back to the same place it happened. And then I just sat there. I made peace with the experience and it didn't affect me anymore. You see, a lot of us, it continues because we don't make peace with that experience. It could be someone who's made your day rough. You want to form a truce, come to an agreement of some sort. It could be maybe you fell over at a certain spot and you're really angry at that spot. Go back to that spot and lie down there for 5 minutes. Make peace. Say, okay, I get it. And then you start healing yourself that way. Okay, so that's how I made peace with the experience. I went back to the same place, okay, and then I just sat there and said, okay, it's not this place's fault I lost my phone. I can't blame the ground, right? I said, it's all good, right? I'm still gonna go, still gonna cycle, right? And it does wonders. Okay, and remember, you're not alone, right? You don't have to go through this all alone. Call me. Actually, don't. Call the cat down the road. It will help you out. And number 10 is to realize every day is a new start. It's a new beginning. And that's what's helped me. You see, how I put this into practice, okay, because it's easy, Ralph, to say every day is a new start. You see, I know once you say that, then you're going to get an even bigger lesson. So what's helped me is to say, okay, what can I really draw out of the experience? What can I take from the experience? And I can take, okay, Ralph, I got to be more mindful because a lot of things go wrong when you don't meditate. And I started to practice mindfulness meditation, where you are so aware. I'm aware of these leaves swaying around right now. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And now I'm more attentive to my surroundings. So that way, it's going to be very hard for things not to go your way. But even then, they still might. But even when those things happen to you, you're going to be a lot calmer. I'm a Pisces, March 3rd, baby. I say March 3rd because you better get me a present, okay? Which means I'm naturally calm, but still, sometimes even the universe gives me a run for my money. And what do? I say, it feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? We are out here just having fun. Have a beautiful day. Getting high. Enjoy yourself. Infinite waters. Diving deep. Once again, stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.